The idiots have been in charge way too long. And that's why you're here. For the podcast you need. All for liberty all the time. Welcome to Liberty Bites Back. With your host, Brandon and Mo.
Now, years ago, for years, I was pushing along with Adam Kokesh, and he is still pushing this idea, that instead of a federal government within a republic, we should have localism take over. While still I believe in localism in the economic stance, I now think that COVID-19 has proved that localism can turn our lives into a tyrannical disorder just as much as the federal government when it's misused. I'll admit after this disaster, I was wrong. The real need we need to push for is a restoring of the republic and a withdrawal from our evil empire. The mayors, the governors, they're emboldened. They can be just as tyrannical as a president sometimes, but worse, because they're right at your throat. Localism as a government stance can lead to many issues. They can make stupid decrees like a tyrannical monarch, and they will be in your state, or they will be in your city, and they'll enforce that bullcrap right on you. There's no thousands of miles away from these evil leaders. No, they're right on top of you. And they will enforce their edicts, their ideas on you. Their orders are just as threatening to your freedom as a president and the federal government, and nothing makes that more apparent than right now. These tyrants need to stop their unconstitutional wrongs. Their violations against the law of the land need to end. Localism is just as dangerous as federal government when we are always pointing to the oversteps in power. Of course, many know this, but now it's just so flippin' apparent. When I first was pushing it, I thought it would be easier to control the local government, the local way of government, But truly many follow narratives from not the local minds, nor do local journalists even always care about local minds, but instead they are stuck in thought bubbles and are way too stuck in corporate crap to actually question authority. Instead, they get all of their stories from authority or all of their information from authority. They aren't willing to step out of those bubbles and question them. They take them at their word. The idea that I had, it was completely wrong. Localism is a wrong idea. As it's clear as day, these locals, they beg for liberty to be lost for their safety, even if it's not real safety. They'll still go up to those politicians, be like, "Oh, please, take my liberty away for some safety. I want safety more than that. Our liberty needs to be inalienable." With the republic, which is now the clear way to keep liberty, liberty must always be kept, with rights staying inalienable. We must have a real and true inalienable rights to be a republic, and we must always guard our rights and our liberties.